Good morning, YouTube. Yes. You are hearing a lack of enthusiasm in my voice. Don't mind my non-made-up bed. I've been back there laying down because I've been sitting here for 3 hours waiting to get offloaded. So, if you watched the last video, you know that I arrived here. I picked up my load yesterday. I dropped it off here. We're at the Baytown place. I felt the dock. Oh, I finally get offloaded. Okay, so let me catch y'all up on what's going on. So, last video, I picked up my usual, dropped it off here, went to go pick up another one. I got here, and they're like, oh, we stopped receiving at 3 o'clock today because it's end of the month. I know we usually stop receiving at 4:30, but today we stopped receiving at 3 o'clock. I'm like, why? It's the end of the month. We got to do inventory, this, that, and the third. It's like, why didn't y'all tell me that when I was here earlier? Oh, upper management just made the decision a couple of minutes ago. I'm like, okay, so what do I do with the load? I got other stuff I got to do tomorrow. And so they were like, well, we can't take it today. So I called the agent, and she's like, that's BS, but it is what it is. I'll try to make them offload it, and we'll see what they do. I sat here for like a good hour. They wouldn't take it. So she's like, all right, go home with the load. I'll pay you detention, layover, everything you need. Go back the next morning at 7 a.m. and try to get them to offload you. Meanwhile, while you're there, I have another load. So they're going to pull that stuff off, and they're going to put something else on you. It's 3,000 pounds of hazmat drums, and it's going like 20 miles down the road. I said, all right, that's easy. That way I ain't got to do a bunch of moving around. Cool. So I will tell y'all this. I was like, how much does it pay? And she's like, well, it pays about $580. I said, okay, I'll do that. Dropping off there anyway, and it's basically going to the chemical plant where we went to and all the type maneuvering and stuff. So I'm telling y'all this one only because I'm only doing one of these, so I'll tell y'all what this one pays. So it pays $575 just to go 20 miles down the road. I said, all right, cool, I can do that. That's $570, I'm sorry, $575, $580 when you add up all the little miscellaneous stuff. So let's say $580 because it's closer to $580. Pays $580. That's with the line haul, fuel surcharge, hazard pay, all that stuff. So anyway, I get here, so they won't offload me, so I go home. She's like, hey, show up at 7 a.m., have them offload you. They're gonna reload you with some stuff. And then 3,000 pounds of hazmat going 20 miles down the road. I'm gonna have you go back to the original shipper, grab the next, get some stuff, and then you're gonna go to Deer Park, go back over there, grab some more. So I'm trying to do 3 additional runs today after they offload me. So we'll see. If I can get 3 runs in today, I'll be doing really good. It'll make up for yesterday's shenanigans with them not accepting the second load. So yeah, so we'll see how this works out. We've been sitting here 3 hours, and I show up here this morning, and they're like, first truck in line. Only me, the warehouse workers, and the shipping office. Show up at 6:50 this morning. They're like, hey, well, the people who need to put your stuff in the system to do I forgot, like a pre-receiving something, they're not here yet, so you're just gonna have to sit over there and wait off in the corner somewhere. So I've been sitting here waiting. About 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes later, they finally assigned me a dock, and they're pulling it off, and they're gonna be putting like 3,000 pounds or something on my truck, so I can take this 20 miles down the road for $580. But y'all know I will do a revenue update when this is all said and done. It's just that I don't want to tell y'all what it is now. I don't want nobody coming in here and working their way and trying to steal my stuff. I'm only telling you what this one pays because I only have one of these. This is not really a part of this account deal. This is just something in addition she's having me doing just to say, sorry, my bad. So, but yeah, $580 for 20 miles down the road. I'll take it. It'll help make up for all this shenanigans. And this is just something extra she's having me doing. Like, you're gonna be there anyway, I got you. So, but anyway, we're finally getting offloaded. Let's see how long this takes to get reloaded. I gotta get back there and probably strap it down. I don't think they strap down here. They may not, I don't know. Regardless, I gotta make sure it's secure with my MyTee Products straps. And then we will be on our merry way. So, you guys roll that intro. And y'all say I got my Beam sticker. Where's that? Right there. Beam truck parts. You have to check them out. Especially on their TikTok page. I got a pretty cool TikTok page. But they're going to be supplying all the lights for all our trucks. FLD coming soon. Just coming soon, next couple of weeks. Cab over update coming soon once FSC gets back from his trip with Tim Gentry. And then we're waiting on doing stuff on this truck because we have the FLD coming back. I got to pay that tab. I got an update for you guys coming up on the cab over. Actually, I'll tell y'all because this will be after the whole live deal. So 10-4 Truck Insurance is going to be sponsoring the build on the cab over. So big shout out to 10-4 Truck Insurance. Y'all go check them out. If your insurance is in the flesh, call Jessica Rush. They have roadside with their insurance. Y'all know that roadside has helped me out behind several times. Y'all go check out 10-4 Truck Insurance. Her email and link is down there in my description below. Hit up Miss Jessica Rush and say, hey, Miss Jessica Rush, my insurance is in the flesh. Can you help me out? They do have the cheapest insurance all around. If you're on an operator, hit them up. Hit them up. Just get a free quote. It takes a few minutes. All it needs is your license and your VIN number and what company you're leased on to. Even if you're not leased on with Landstar, which if you are leased on Landstar, definitely give 10-4 a call because you get a lot of perks just being with Landstar. But if you're on an operator at any other company, you can go out and get your own insurance. They just don't tell you that because they get a cut off the insurance. So, but anyway, guys, we are getting finally offloaded. And like I said, y'all roll that intro and I will update you guys on what's going on here in a little bit.
It's you and me.
All right, guys, it is 11:30. We've been sitting here since 6:50 this morning. So it's almost been 5 hours. So at 9:30, so arrived at 6:50. Didn't get told to dock until 9:30. By 10:30, 10:15ish, they had me offloaded and empty. And then they just got us loaded. 2 damn pallets, guys. 2 freaking pallets. All right, which way do we want to go? I need to go around the toll road. Okay, that's the toll road there. All right.
Starting route 1800 time.
2 freaking pallets.
Turn left.
So we're about to go this 20 miles down the road, make this quick, 580 bucks. And we'll let this car go first. Might take me a second. 2 pallets to get loaded. So I did have pretty much a full truckload to deliver. To sit there all that time to get loaded, 2 freaking pallets. Find my rhythm. Oh, I'm so pissed. I was supposed to have done that. So I still got to drop this load off and still do 2 additional runs. Which I don't think that's going to happen. I might be able to get 1 in. See if I got a noon ETA, hopefully get out of there, let's say by 1, go by grab. Yeah, I should be able to get 1 of the 2 in. Oh, flash is on. Are we clear the railroad tracks? Yes. Why is it always that freaking gear, man? All right. Yeah, so y'all are gonna see me pretty hostile today. At least I don't have to go back there. Yeah. Anyway, let me cool down a little bit. Because they had me in, they told me dock 46. Oh yeah, the yard dog's gonna move out the trailer in dock 46 for you, get in dock 46. They moved the trailer out of dock 45 and I wait like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, am I supposed to go to dock 45?
At the next stop.
Oh yeah, go to dock 45 instead. So I wait in dock 45 all this time since 9:30 this morning. After waiting almost 3 hours for a dock. And meanwhile, there's a driver next to me just kind of sitting there. And he seen me when I got offloaded. He's like, hey, are you about to pull out? I'm like, no, they're about to load me with something else. So he's sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. And finally I get out. I'm like, are you waiting on my dock? He's like, yeah, they told me dock 45. I'm like, well, they told me dock 45 because originally they told me dock 46. So I walk all the way up to the office. I'm like, hey, there's a guy waiting. I told him I'll take the walk. I don't mind walking. He was an older guy. So I walk back up there and I go, what was his container number? I walk back all the way down to the other side of the warehouse, get his container number, walk back, you know, and then tell him the container number and everything. And then, guy, I'm taking up 2 lanes so I can make this turn. Why would you squeeze your behind in there? But anyway, so, oh yeah, tell him dock 46. I said, well, y'all told me dock 46. And I didn't go to dock 46 because there was a trailer in dock 46.
About 2 miles.
Oh, well, tell him to wait on dock 46. They never moved the trailer out of dock 46. Meanwhile, as soon as they got me offloaded or reloaded, they assigned him another dock. I'm like, come on, y'all. Figure it out. But anyway, we're loaded. I guess when I'm this light, it wants me to shift at 1200 RPMs. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, guys, my mind's all over the place. So, since we're 19 miles away, 25 minutes away, let's get down here and get these 2 pallets off. And then I am gonna try to go by and scoop up, what is it, at least 1 run, because she had me 3 runs for today. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, no, I'm not gonna give up this local gig. If you watch the last video, I kind of explained as to why. Because it's consistent, somewhat, home every day, rates have plummeted. Rates have plummeted and freight has plummeted too. And so I am, I'm gonna stick it out with this. I'm not one to really give up that quick. Y'all know that. So I'm gonna stick out this run for a little while. Until the end of the month. And hopefully freight picks up by then. Okay, yeah, it wants me to shift it about 11 to 1200 RPMs when I'm this light. All right. There we go, I got my rhythm back. I got it back. Anyway, which way do we go? I'm gonna go straight through here, make a left down here. All right. Let's get down here, guys, for real this time. Get this off of us. And see how the rest of the day turns out.
My dear friend, where have you been? Where have you gone? What did you win? Someone there, are you listening? Is it too late? My dear friend, friend. You know I give in. Been waiting so long.
We are back at the chemical plant. Infamous chemical plant. So let's get in here, figure out where we're going, and get these 2 pallets off of us. All right, so we're getting into that dock over there. They are out to lunch. There goes our 2 lousy pallets. So to keep this. All right, so we got a somewhat blind side in here, it looks like. What's the best way to do this? Okay, I think I know. Where'd the dock go? There it is. I'll put these flashers on for safety, backing up in there. This is gonna be fun. But yeah, the lady, the forklift driver, is off to lunch. But as soon as we leave here, we'll go 6.5 miles up the road and go grab something else at our usual shipper, but it's going to a different facility. It's not going to a plant, shouldn't be. It should just be going to a warehouse somewhere. So once we get this thing in the dock, I'm gonna see where our trailer and stuff is at, and then I will work on getting in there. Make sure I'm not too close to his truck. Oh, we're in there. That was easy. That was easy. Easier than I thought. Let me get that trailer around there. Oh, did we get it in one shot? I think we did. Oh, slow down, slow down. Oh, there it is. All right, that's it. And now we wait. It's 12:45 now. Hopefully by 1 she gets off of lunch. I know she probably had to do the FedEx truck first, because he was here first, and then get these 2 pallets off of me. And then I'm gonna shoot down the road here, go grab something from the shipper that we always pick up from, with a little ditch up there in the front. And then we're coming back over here somewhere in this vicinity. So if we get over there, let's say by 1:30 we get over there, they get me loaded by 3. I should be able to get one more run in today. There was gonna be one after that. I was supposed to have gotten in too, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So, but at least if we can get the other one in today, it'll make everything better, because the one we dropped off this morning would have been a second one for yesterday, so that'd have been technically 2 runs for yesterday, and then 2 runs for today. So let's hope this all works out. But we're waiting on her to come offload us, so meanwhile we'll just sit here and wait. All right, y'all, we're empty. Took a couple of minutes. It is 1:10 p.m. We are only a few minutes away from the shipper that we usually pick up from. Probably all of 10 minutes, 15 minutes, almost basically 8 miles away. 7.8 miles away, so 15-minute drive. We'll get back here, close up these doors, get over there by 1:30, hopefully be out there by 2:30, drop this thing off, and hopefully get back over here and pick up another one. So let's get over there, y'all.
To feel it, all of these years I've been listening. All you also know, do you still pretend? We felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost? We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge.
All right, things are moving along. I've been told to get into dock number 10. Let's hope we get in and out of here to make up for the shenanigans this morning. All right, we cleared. Dock 10 is right there. Okay, we can do that. We can make that happen. Not the easiest dock here, but also not the most complicated. So hopefully we get loaded here quick. And they can snatch the next one off. And then get back over here and at least grab the next one. At worst case scenario. What time is it now? It's 1:35. Y'all see I got my rhythm back. I was too pissed off earlier today. So 1:35, let's say we get out of here by 2:30, get over there by 3, hopefully be out of there by 4. Yeah, I should be able to come grab one more. Hopefully they can get me loaded here, and if I can get the other one snatched off really quick. Cleaning up shop. Okay. We line that up right? Let's see. Let's get around this ditch over here. Get back here and make me something to eat. Take a breather. Okay. Yeah, we are in there. Oh, there's a little hump behind us. We need to get up. That's right, I gotta slide my tandems. Slide these. Since I'm out, I'm gonna go ahead and let this landing gear down a little bit. We'll leave it about there because I'm gonna drop the suspension. Tandems are slid. And literally the warehouse we're dropping off at next is next door to where we just delivered. But thankfully we don't have to go inside of a plant this time. We can just pull up in there. According to Google Images and according to the agent, so the place we're about to go now is where she was telling me earlier this week, oh yeah, when you go to Deer Park, they're quick over there. She thought it was this facility and not the plant. That the plant is a new ordeal. We're gonna drop our suspension. All right, guys, let's see how long this takes. Loaded. Different placards this time. Different placards. One of them describes some of y'all's relationships. The one that started with a T. I can tell due to some of y'all's haters' comments. But anyway, don't mind me. We're loaded. It is 2:42. We should be over there by 2:55, the latest 3. Hopefully they snatch this right on off. Come back and at least preload the next one. And if they receive late, we'll drop it off. If not, then we will just deliver it first thing in the morning. But worst case scenario, I at least want to get it preloaded. Worst case scenario. Slow down the loop. Speed bumps. All right, where are we going? I gotta put the address in still. All right, y'all. Let's get on down here. We have arrived. It was only 4.5 miles down the road. So it's a dock either 2 or 3, just right there. Yeah, you can't beat that, 4.5 miles down the road, shoo. Took a second to get loaded, but we got out of there. So I'm gonna try to rush back. If they can snatch this off, I'll rush back and try to grab the next one. Okay. Let's see, so let's go up here towards the entrance. Okay. Okay, now where's the dock? Inch up so we can clear these tankers. Okay. And they don't want to make things easy, do they, at these places? All right, we're cleared up there. There we go. All right. Let's get that trailer to our right. All right, come on, y'all. I need y'all to snatch these off so I can go grab the next one. Worst case scenario, they open up at 8 in the morning. I'll go pick up the next one, drop it off first thing in the morning, and then just go right next door. Oh. Or 4.5 miles down the road, and so drop this off in the morning, go down the road, and continue on my usual ordeal back and forth. But yeah, this is only 4.5 miles down the road. I think this one pays more. This one pays the most out of everything that we've done the past couple of weeks. I think this one pays the most for the shortest distance. Funny how that works, huh? But yet the most complicated place that was to give me a run around pays the least. Boom. All right, let's get offloaded. Guys, that was the quickest offload ever. So they only got like 2 more pallets on there. As soon as I backed up, they got right to work. So I'm gonna put my bolt cutters up and we're gonna get out of here and go grab the next one. It's super quick here. Why can't the other place be like this? Really? Easy, easy, easy. The whole ordeal from checking in to offloading literally took all of 20-30 minutes. I need more of these. Definitely more of these. So I talked to the agent,
Turn left onto
and because I have to go home with a load, she's gonna give me either detention or layover. So works out with me going home with a load. I get paid more money. I'm not tripping in the slightest. Oh, can we fit through here?
Turn left, then take the first left onto title.
Cool. Now see, if I had another trailer, the other one probably already be loaded. I just drop in hook and bring the next one over here and call it a day. But it's fine, it's fine. We made our money today for sure.
Left onto title road.
Got traffic coming. All right, come on, little Altima. For the Altima, Maxima, whatever that is down there. All right, let's go get preloaded with our next one. I need more of these, guys. It's 4.5 miles down the road. It pays the most, and it's the quickest offload. Come on. And that was only nine pallets on that one, but the next one we're grabbing, it's the same product, but it is a full truckload though. We'll be stuck on a little hill or something. Yeah. My tires are free spinning. And where all this traffic come from? This street usually has no traffic on it. Well, it's about 3:30. I guess everybody's getting off work on this fine Thursday. But I'm gonna go drop this last one off. Or pick up this last one, go home. Well, go to church, I should say. Go to church service tonight. And repent from all the the attitude from this morning. From my aggravated language. Come on. We on the ground yet?
Turn left onto the Ford Freeway frontage road.
Whoa, golly. What in the world is going on? Something's going on. Am I tripping?
Go past this light. Then, at the next one, turn left.
In the flashing light keeps it dead in my mind, leading me on like it's whatever. We could go on, but we should know better. We can go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad.
Guys, we made it. So we're gonna grab this one, go home with it, and then get out back out here in the morning and continue running. So she sent me an itinerary for tomorrow. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I figured out what was going on. So the road was just tore up and the wheels weren't catching traction, because I think I went over like an oil slick, and so the wheels weren't catching traction. That's what was going on. I thought like the differential had came out of line or something. So it felt like what was going on, but after hitting that bump and coming down, the tires just weren't catching traction because that road is so tore up. So I got freaked out. I'm like, oh no, the differential, but no, we're fine. So anyway, they told me to get back there in door number 8, and I always park right here next to the gate, and I can never open the doors, man. But dock number 8, get me loaded, going home, and we'll get back out here tomorrow. But we did it. We came and conquered. We didn't get to get this load off the truck tomorrow, but it was close enough. Close enough. So let's get back into this dock and call it a freaking day. guys, just like that, we're getting loaded. I already got the placards we put on there. So even just for that little 4.5 mile trip back over here, I had to take the placards off. And then now that we're going back over there in the morning, I got to put them back on. So even just for that little 4 miles, by law, I got to take them off. Since I'm empty, I can't have the placards on there. Even though I was just going 4 miles down the road. So I got them replacarded on there, so we are good to go there. So I'm gonna take this home, go to church tonight, and figure all this out in the morning. Now, I did realize earlier when I said the load paid $580, when I said the load paid $580, that is before Landstar's cut, that's before fuel, that's before everything. That is the gross amount. That's before any deductions, the load paying $580. And I should have kept my mouth shut because she just sent me to do another one. So y'all at least know what that run pays. But like I said, at the end of this whole run, I'm gonna go through and explain to you guys what all this stuff paid and break down the numbers just so y'all can see. You know, I'm pretty transparent over here. I know it's none of nobody's business, but I will share with you guys to help those who are either with Landstar, thinking about coming to Landstar, want to become owner operators and all that kind of fun stuff. I will share those numbers with you, but after we're done with this dedicated ordeal. So guys, thank y'all for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get on out of here in a little minute. And we'll do this all again tomorrow, but we got some different stuff that we're running in different order. So we'll see how it all works out. But I think we're going to the same place we went to today, just a different order somewhat. So y'all stay tuned. Now we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Grinding Gears.